Ever watched a match where the ref's decision left you screaming at the screen? From ghost goals to baffling red cards, these moments had fans and players alike questioning if the refs were okay. And let me tell you, some of these blunders are so wild they could make even the calmest coach lose their cool. So grab your popcorn and let's get rolling. You won't believe what's in store. First up, we rewind to the 2009 Champions League semi-final, a night etched in the minds of Chelsea and Barcelona fans alike. It was a clash of the titans, with Chelsea's ironclad defence locking horns with Barcelona's flair. As the game rocked on a knife edge, drama unfolded in Chelsea's penalty box. Gerard Piqué, Barcelona's towering defender, found himself in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. Amidst a tangle of players, the ball struck his hand, a moment that screamed for a penalty. The Chelsea players erupted, sieging the referee and pleading for justice. But the plea fell on deaf ears. The referee waved play on, leaving Chelsea's Champions League dreams hanging by a thread. But hang on a second, because up next we stumble upon a goal so bizarre that it challenges the very reality of the game. This was the championship match between Watford and Reading in 2008. This game etched its name in football folklore for all the wrong reasons. The game was trailing along calmly until a corner kick led to one of the most bewildering decisions in football history. As the ball was cleared by Watford well away from their goal line, the linesman, in a moment of bizarre confusion, flagged for a goal. The stadium erupted in disbelief. In a decision that baffled everyone watching, the referee, Stuart Attwell, upheld the linesman's call. Reading was awarded a goal that never was, a ghost goal that would haunt the annals of football for years to come. Okay, a ghost goal is crazy, but can you imagine getting a red card for doing nothing? In the 2013-14 Premier League season, Arsenal faced Chelsea in a match that was memorable, but not because of what you might think. The spotlight fell on referee Marriner during a penalty box scramble. Arsenal's Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain clearly handled the ball, a textbook red card offence. Yet, in a baffling twist, Marriner sent off Kieran Gibbs instead, mistaking him for Chamberlain. I mean, really, come on bro, Mr. Magoo would have done it better. The mix-up was as glaring as it was game-changing, leaving players, fans and commentators in a state of collective disbelief. This mistake didn't just impact the match's outcome, it sparked widespread calls for better referee training and the use of technology in decision-making. As we navigate through the maze of refereeing misjudgments, our journey takes us next to the global stage of the 2010 FIFA World Cup. The scenario here was hotter. The 2010 FIFA World Cup saw one of its most controversial moments in the match between England and Germany. Frank Lampard, England's midfield maestro, unleashed a stunning shot that struck the crossbar and clearly bounced over the goal line. An all-short goal by all accounts. Yet, to shock the players and the fans worldwide, the referee disallowed it, claiming it hadn't crossed the line. I mean, it was clearly inside. This decision cost England a crucial equaliser. Sometimes referees are so into a team that they can get wild. But scoring your own goal, we need a limit, guys. In a pivotal 1986 Turkish League match between Ankaragucu and Beşiktaş, referee Ahmet Akcay found himself at the centre of controversy. A shot taken by Ankaragucu took a deflection off Akcay himself and ended up in the net. Such a goal would be disallowed in a normal scenario, but Akcay let it stand. This decision had monumental consequences. It directly impacted the league's championship race. Besiktas, losing the match 1-0, ultimately missed out on the title by just 1 point.
No, God, please, no!
You can imagine their frustration. But from the domestic drama of the Turkish league, we move to an incident that rocked international football. The 2010 World Cup qualifiers witnessed a moment that shook the football world during the match between France and Ireland. Thierry Henry, a player celebrated for his skill, became the centre of a stormy controversy. In the dying moments of extra time, Henry deliberately used his hands to control the ball before passing to William Gallas, who scored the decisive goal. Despite vehement protests from the Irish players, the referee let the goal stand, propelling France to the World Cup. Next up, we have another stunning episode from the English Premier League. It was a blunder that left everyone in disbelief. In a 2005 Premier League match that still echoes in the halls of controversy, Tottenham's Pedro Mendes unleashed a long-range shot that became a nightmare for Manchester United's goalkeeper, Roy Carroll. The ball slipped through Carroll's fingers, clearly crossing the goal line. A moment that should have been a spectacular winning goal for Tottenham. But in a twist of fate, the referee and linesman failed to acknowledge it as a goal. This glaring oversight denied Tottenham a historic win at Old Trafford. While Mendes' disallowed goal left fans questioning the need for technology aid in football, another Tottenham encounter with Manchester United brought forth a different kind of refereeing mishap. It was the 2010 match between United and Tottenham. The game witnessed one of the most peculiar goals in Premier League history. Nani, caught in a tussle, ended up handling the ball in Tottenham's penalty area, a clear infringement. However, the referee, Mark Clattenburg, didn't blow his whistle. Tottenham's goalkeeper, Aurelio Gomez, assuming a free kick had been awarded, placed the ball down to take it, only for Nani to sneak in and tap it into the back of the net. In a baffling decision, Clattenburg allowed the goal to stand, leaving players, fans and even commentators in bewilderment over the referee's interpretation of the rules. Moving from the perplexing fields of the Premier League, we turn back time to a moment in World Cup history that remains one of the most infamous instances of refereeing oversight. The incident was a single controversial goal that would forever be etched in the annals of football history. The Hand of God by Diego Maradona during the 1986 World Cup quarter-final between Argentina and England is a moment etched in football legend. In a split second, Maradona leapt and punched the ball into the net, outfoxing both the England defence and the referee. And despite passionate protests from the English players, this goal was allowed. This act of cunning secured Argentina's path to eventual World Cup glory and sparked a global debate on sportsmanship and the integrity of the game. And to date, Maradona's infamous goal remains one of the most talked about moments in football. Like Thierry Henry, these moments are unforgettable, not just because they're replayed repeatedly in highlight reels, but because they've changed the game in ways we can't ignore. Speaking of Thierry Henry, did you know he's part of the Goal Zone squad? Yeah, he hit that subscribe button faster than he sprints to the opponent's box. So if you want to keep up with football's wildest moments and join this epic club, then smash that subscribe button below. Do it now and welcome to the squad.